Welcome to the second part of my entire VHS collection. Got a lot of really cool movies here. A lot of Disney ones. So here we go. First movie we have here is Dinosaur from 2000. One of the many forgotten Disney movies. I grew up watching this movie. It's a great film. It's a little slow, mind you, but it's still a very good movie. I haven't seen it in like 10 years though, and you probably remember from my game collection video I showed the game of this, which also came out on the PS1. There's the tape, and the print date is January 3rd, 2001, 10 days before my brother was born. Pretty good movie. I can understand why there wasn't a sequel. Lilo and Stitch. I mean, everyone's seen this movie. Who hasn't? Like, I think everyone who is a Disney fan has at least seen Lilo and Stitch once. I remember when this was new. Like, a lot of people loved it at the time. Still do. There's the label, and the print date is September 26, 2002, but the text on the bottom says September 24th, 2002. Don't know why, but yeah. And I haven't seen the sequels, believe it or not. Stitch has a glitch or whatever, and Leroy and Stitch. And I also have this on DVD, but it doesn't have the case. And I love the show too. Beauty and the Beast. I've got like a couple of VHS copies of this movie. This happens to be the first one from like 92, I think. I saw this in film school, or film class in high school. Really good movie. One of my favorite Disney films. Probably my top 15 list right here. And yes, I saw the live action one. It was alright. There's the label, and the print date is November 1st, 1992. I just think it's a great movie with a great animation and a great story, and no, I haven't seen the sequels. Charlotte's Web, another one of my 5 favorite movies as a kid. This movie came out in 1973, but for some reason there's a copyright date right there at 72. Don't know why though. This is a good movie, but this version of the film print is for whatever reason beat up. This is the 1996 video version. Like, it's got a really bad print. I don't know if they had any, if they had trouble getting like a good print, but like near the end of the film, like the film like almost breaks in half. Like, I'm not even kidding. It might be just my copy, or I don't know. I might do a video on it one day just to show you. Yeah, Charlotte's Web is a good movie. I think everyone's seen it, and if you haven't, what are you doing? I don't know why I have a VHS copy of this. I think my grandparents gave it to me. But this is Finding Nemo. Pretty good Pixar movie. It's a little overrated these days, I feel. It includes the bonus feature, Knick Knack. It's the censored version, not the uncut version. I believe the original uncut version is only on Laserdisc. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have a Laserdisc player though. Sucks to suck. Print date is November 13th, 2003. And I saw Finding Dory. And Finding Dory was an okay movie too, but nothing could ever beat Finding Nemo. And speaking of Nemo, have you ever heard of Little Nemo? Adventures in Slumberland? Some of you might remember it. This came out in '89 in Japan, and it had a pretty big cast of characters and a very good movie cast. It's a good childhood favorite. I don't know why I sold my original copy years ago. The Little Nemo is a great movie. Check out Little Nemo if you haven't. It's very anime style. In fact, I think it was made by... The animation was... Who did the animation? I think... I want to say Toei, but I could be wrong. Anyway. It does look very Toei-ish, so... I have to watch it again. It's been forever. 101 Dalmatians, another great Disney movie. I know they're making a Cruella movie, which I may or may not go see, depending. I feel like the story's already been told, though, enough. I don't know what they could do with it. I mean, Cruella basically died, spoiler alert, in the first film. But it's got great songs. Whatever songs this movie had. And I like the villains too. Movie's turned 60 years old this year. Pretty crazy to think. The print date is April 9th, 1992. Check it out. And I haven't seen the second... I've seen the second one too, but it's been forever. The Lion King. Long live the king. Great movie. I never saw the live action movie, but this is the best version, better version in my opinion. I think a lot of people's opinion too. I mean, it's more of like a fact, really. I believe my friend Fugitive Red Eye, I think one time when we were talking, he says that like this is the first film he ever saw in theaters, but he can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, Fugitive Red Eye. But anyway, the print date on this one is March 10th, 1995. Everyone's seen Lion King, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here we go with some more Nickelodeon movies. The Rugrats movie. Believe it or not, it's actually my least favorite of the Rugrats movies, the three. It's not bad, but it's still my least favorite. There are some funny moments in it, though. I remember me and my friends were watching it, and there was a part where like the sprinklers came on. And I remember Grandpa Lou's like, now that's what I call a baby shower. I love Grandpa Lou. Anyway, here's the tape. And is there a print date? June 20th, 2000. So it might be a reprint. At least I think that's the print date. Could be wrong though. Now we get to my favorite. Rugrats in Paris, the movie. This is the much better movie. And this is the best Rugrats movie by far. I had to get it on VHS and DVD. If I'm correct, I think this even has a music video at the end of Baha Men. Baha Men were a thing. Case is a little squished, but what can you do? There's the tape. From 2001. Is there a print date? No, there isn't. But yeah, even if, like I said, even if you don't like the Rugrats show, watch the films. Like, start with this one. If you are not even familiar with Rugrats, like, you'll love this film. Osmosis Jones. A lot of people forgot about this movie, unfortunately, but I know it's spun off into a show which I used to watch all the time called Ozzy and Drix. A lot of the, I like Bill Murray's scenes in it. That was his, like, I know he starred in it. It had Chris Rock in it too, doing a voice. It is a really out there movie, but it is good. The print date on this is October 10th, 2001, but there's a little print that says October 2nd. Don't know what that's all about. Disney's masterpiece, The Black Cauldron. This is a really weird movie. I know this movie got edited real down when it came out to get a PG rating. I know Disney didn't want to get a PG-13 rating. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is the first Disney movie, animated film, to be rated PG. It's one of those Disney movies that came out that's really just... It came out during a weird time at Disney, and they were just experimenting. In fact, this movie didn't even come out on video until '98. In fact, print date's June 15th, '98. So that just shows you how long it took, because they were afraid of releasing it, you know, because it had so much controversy back then, because how dark it was. But it's not that dark compared to some of the other stuff they've done. Cinderella. One of the better Disney princess movies, in my opinion. Not a great movie, but it's still good. Enjoyable for what it is. I hate some of the characters, though. And the mice in this movie feel like filler. That's just my opinion. They can be enjoyable, but that's just me. This is the video from 1988, I want to say. Yeah. Yeah, 1988. Has the black diamond logo in it. Don't pay more than $10 for these. Just don't. I know on eBay they say, oh, they're rare because of the black diamond. No, they're not. Speaking of black diamond releases, The Rescuers. This is one of the better, another Disney movie that I really enjoyed. My mom saw this in the theater back in '77. Yeah, it's always a classic. I gotta get the version from '99 on tape, because that version has like a scene in it that got cut on later versions. Because there was like a topless woman. I'm not even kidding, you can look it up. There was a topless woman that was snuck in by a Disney animator. Bizarre, isn't it? This is from May 9th, 1992. It's not on this version for some reason because it used a different print. That's what I've been told. Ricky Tikki Tavi. I saw this at junior high, was? Yeah, junior high. Made by Chuck Jones. Released by Family Home Entertainment. Narrated by Orson Welles. A pretty cute short film. You know, it was for TV. Back in the day. One of the windows on the tape got broken, so you can kind of see through it, but still plays fine. Yeah, Ricky Tikki Tavi. A pretty decent Chuck Jones movie. It came out a little. No, it did come out during when he was making like cartoons, so he was really old by then, though. I think that movie's from '75 too. Mulan. Not the live action Mulan, the original. Me and my friends watch this movie all the time. It's one of those movies that you can really never get tired of. Yeah, it's got a good message too. Here's the label, and the print date is January 15th, 1999, 2 days before my first birthday. Well, really a day, but we'll get into that another time. But yeah, Mulan 1 is great. Mulan 2, I have that as well, but it's not that great. And I haven't seen the live action one. Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure. Another childhood tape I had. Not as good as the first one, but really what Disney sequel is any better than the original? Is there? I didn't watch it a whole lot though. There's the label, and the print date is January 23rd, 2001. So 6 days after my third birthday, and 10 days after my brother was born. The Main Event, a really obscure boxing film starring Barbra Streisand and Ryan O'Neal. And I don't care for Barbra Streisand as an actress, nor as a person, but the Ryan O'Neal, it's pretty good. It's a pretty old tape too, from Warner Brothers. No print date, but there's the side tape label. One of the oldest VHSs I own in my collection. A Man for All Seasons. I bought this at a Goodwill long ass time ago with some friends. This is one of the Columbia Pictures home entertainment releases. This movie's from the 60s, but it came out in 1980. Haven't seen it, so I can't really give an opinion on it. Yeah, this is a 41-year-old VHS right here, so that's pretty old. It still works though. VHSs, as long as they are around, you know, they play pretty good if you take care of them well. I got this video at where was it? Eddie Brandt's Video in Los Angeles. This is the original Ghostbusters show from the 70s. You know, Spencer, Tracy, and Kong. Yeah. This came out before the Ghostbusters movie in the 80s. It was like a sitcom, like a kid's show. But it was really good. It has the first 3 episodes on it. I know they released this on DVD, but the DVD is like $100, so screw that. I have an autograph from the one guy in this show who signed an autograph for my mom. He's like 98 now. Insane. I think he just turned 98 too. Yeah, Ghostbusters Volume 1. There may have been other volumes, I just don't know. But yeah, check out the Ghostbusters, or Filmation's Ghostbusters. That's how you can tell the original from the 80s film. Thursday's Game, a 70s comedy starring the late Gene Wilder and Bob Newhart. A really, really weird movie. Came out in 74, but the tape's from 86. I think I also got this at Eddie Brandt's. Thursday's Game, no print date. It's just bizarre. It's kind of funny, but it's just mostly weird. Or maybe I just don't get boomer humor, I don't know. Balto. Everyone remember Balto? That was a thing. Yeah, this is the 1996 VHS. And the clamshell, of course, is thrashed. But it's on MCA home video. Yeah, Balto. There's many sequels of that movie out there, I know. It's just kind of there. I don't know. Alright, Anyway, as I was saying, here's The Outsiders, which is a film based on a book, of course. I saw this at junior high because we actually read The Outsider's book, as did my brother. It's a coming-of-age film from the 60s. Well, it came out in the 80s, but it takes place in the 60s. And this video is from 83, I believe. It's a former rental, of course. But I love the vintage stickers on there. Be Kind, Rewind. And, of course, there's no print date. Still plays fine, though. Even for being an almost 40-year-old tape. Little Woman. I know this has Katharine Hepburn in it. I watched a little bit of it, and it's kind of boring, but it's kind of interesting, I guess. This is the 1983 VHS. Got it at Goodwill a while ago. This is back when... What? Put that back in. This is back when MGM used to have their own video boxes of themselves. Here's Little Women written there. I didn't even notice that. And the print date is November 28th, 1984. The Marx Brothers, A Day at the Races. I just saw this movie a couple months ago. Well, not a couple now, but I saw it last year on Thanksgiving with my uncle. Great movie. If you haven't seen the Marx Brothers, it's classic 30s comedy. I like all the Marx Brothers movies. I gotta make a copy of this to my uncle. But there's the label. Is there a print date? Yeah, December 31st, 1985. So, New Year's Eve of 85. And is that the year the tape? Box is 83, so I guess it must be a tape reissue. I haven't even seen this one yet. I know it's a drama, though, because obviously it says right there on the sticker. Hanging on a Star. I know this is a television movie that came out in the late 70s. That had an appearance by Wolfman Jack. And from what I could tell, it's like about a rock and roll star up and coming. You know, kind of like one of those tropes that has been done a bunch of times. I don't think this ever got a DVD release. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it ever did. Hanging on a Star. When I watch it, I'll give you an opinion on it. I got a couple Three Musketeers movies. This happens to be one of them. This is the one from the 40s with Gene Kelly and Vincent Price. Came out back in the 48, yeah. This tape's from 85. Saw a little bit of it. I gotta watch it all, though. There's the label. It's gold this time instead of silver, and looks like there's a print date on the Ed sticker, but it's covered by the N label, so I just figured, don't worry about it. Probably from 86 anyway. This is a weird movie. It's like, hey, hey, Mom, can we have Puss in Boots? It's like, oh, no, we have Puss in Boots at home. Puss in Boots at home. This is with Michael York and Dan Haggerty. I think this originally came out in 99, but the tape says 2005. It's weird, and I only watched it once. Here's the end label, and yeah. I mean, if you even look at the cover, it just kind of doesn't look that interesting. I just prefer the DreamWorks Puss in Boots. And there might be other versions of Puss in Boots that are better than, but I never really cared. Mystery Men. This is a great movie. It had an all-star cast. I mean, you got Paul Rubens, you got Ben Stiller, Kel Mitchell, Hank Azaria. I mean, Just a great movie. And if you're wondering, this is the movie that this is actually a demo tape too. It says please return to Matt something full, not for sale. Yeah, demo tape only by Universal. This is a great movie. But yeah, if you don't know, the band Smash Mouth had the song All Star had these characters in the movie because the song was in this movie first, before Shrek. So for those people thinking, oh, All Star was originally in Shrek, no, it was in Mystery Men first. I love that movie though. The Looney Tunes video show #1. This has a bunch of Looney Tunes shorts on it. Devil May Hair, Birds of a Father, The Ducksters, Zipping Along, Room and Bird, Ant Pasted, and Mexicali Schmoes. Most of these are from the 50s, I'd imagine, I think, yeah. This tape's from '89, surprisingly. I know a lot of the Looney Tunes videos are rather hard to come by because they never got released on DVD. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there are some out there that never got a DVD release. But I love Looney Tunes. I grew up with it. I grew up with Tom and Jerry more, but Looney Tunes is good fun. Ray Earth. I got this at a Goodwill freaking, I think I want to say 10 years ago. And I remember watching it, and I remember really liking it. I watched it, I was like, oh, cool. But I never bothered to buy any of the other volumes for some reason. I know it was released by Manga Entertainment back in 2000. And it's a dub tape, and manga dubs are not the greatest. But I do remember liking the story, though. Is there a print date of this? No, there isn't. I'll get the other volumes, and it's been so long since I've seen it, I barely remember it. I'll do a I'll do a DVD review of it if I ever get it on DVD. Frickin' Beavis and Butthead Do America. I mean, what more can I say about this movie? It's Beavis and Butthead Do America. You don't need to say anything more. One of the best animated films of all time. And that's a fact. There's the tape. End label. I heard they're making another Beavis and Butthead movie. That would be cool to see. Wonder what would happen in it. Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue. I know Nostalgia Critic did a video of this decades ago. I think it may have been one of his first reviews. It's one of those like short films that's so out there that it's absolutely worth owning. It was sold by McDonald's back in 1990. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's when this video came out, or this special originally aired. I got this at Eddie Brandt's Saturday Matinee Video. Yeah, Buena Vista Home Video. It's just so weird that you need to have it, and it needs to be seen to be believed. You want to hear Bugs Bunny talking about joints? Look no further. This is the last... This is the most recent no, not true. There's a couple other VHSs I own that's not as more recent than this, but this is my most recent officially released VHS, Brother Bear 2, and this is the demo tape version. I think this only came out on VHS on a demo tape. I know there's going to be someone saying, oh, there was a Cars VHS too. True, but that was only exclusive to the Disney Movie Awards. And this may have been gotten a DVD release, or a VHS release in stores, I'm not sure. Yeah, Brother Bear 2's kind of sucky. Brother Bear 1 is better. Kenai just acts like a freaking asshole in this movie. And it's like, why? I like the black reels that they put in later tapes. The print date's April 25th, 2006. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I watched this movie as a kid. It had the late Kirk Douglas, Paul Lucas, Peter Lorre. I mean, come on. It's a great movie. It's been forever since I've seen it though. Is there a print? No, there isn't, but there's the end label. This is one of the Walt Disney Home Video releases that has a slipcover. One of the only ones to do that. Bebe's Kids. We don't die, we multiply. This is a great freaking movie. I heard about it once when I was looking up adult animated movies from the 90s, and this was it, along with Cool World. Cool World was okay, but this is better. And I don't have the DVD because it's really expensive. But this is a really weird movie. And I love it. And it features the animated short Itsy Bitsy Spider. Part of the label is ruined, but it says Bebe's Kids. This is the 1993 VHS. I don't think the Itsy Bitsy Spider is on DVD. And Bebe's Kids been long out of print. Here's the other Sesame Street tape I owned. Well, actually there were 3. I don't own the 3rd one anymore. That was Elmo Says Boo. But this is Elmo Size. This is probably the one I watched the least. But I did like it as a kid. But Elmo's Best of Elmo was my favorite. This one came out in 96. Yeah. It was an exclusive to home video. Activity book included, but my copy didn't come with it. Nor do I really care to hunt it down. Here's the end label. War Games. This is a cool 80s movie with a very early appearance by Matthew Broderick. You know, Ferris Bueller. It also had an appearance by... what's the guy's name? Eddie Deason, who's unfortunately not doing that good right now. But this is a great movie. My mom saw this in the theater years ago. This is the 1984 VHS. CBS Fox, back when they were still putting out tapes. Really cool movie. Shows how far we've come in technology. That's for damn sure. I got this at a 99-cent store, believe it or not, for nostalgia. This is Bear in the Big Blue House live. There used to be a live Bear in the Big Blue House stage show at Disneyland and a couple other places, and it was filmed one night for a video. So if you ever want to see what Bear in the Big Blue House looks like as a musical, a stage performance, look no further. It's really weird, but I love it. This video came out in 03, I believe. Yeah, 03. And there's the tape. The label. Powerpuff Girls, Meet the Beat-Alls. Video compilation featuring a bunch of episodes of Powerpuff Girls. Meet the Beat-Alls, Bought and Skull, Bubble Vision, Jewel of the Isle, Collect Her, which, you know, are all on, online, and you could watch it on DVD, I think. But I kept it because at the end it has plus a Time Squad bonus cartoon, which Time Squad never got a DVD release. That was a Cartoon Network show that had one season and it just became forgotten. And it has a bunch of, like, this little flyer for other merchandise that you can get at the time from Cartoon Network. Is there anything else? No, that's it. There's the tape with a white sticker label, and the print date is July 2nd, 2002. I love the Powerpuff Girls. The original, not the crappy sequel, the new one. I heard they're making a live action one, which I'm not even gonna bother with it. Cartoon Network's kinda dead to me anyway. Ministry. This is a live VHS that has a live show from San Francisco, December 23rd, 1992, and a European TV special from February 96 that I think they were promoting the Filth Pig album. Yeah. Ministry is a great industrial metal band. Has some MTV stuff at the end too that I clearly watched at one point, but I stopped. But I think it had some Guar footage on it too. That was really cool. But yeah, it's classic Ministry. Can't wait for more Ministry in the future. If you haven't heard them, check it out. Saturday Night Fever, PG version. One of John Travolta's earliest films. This is an exclusive PG cut that never got released on DVD. It came out after John Travolta had gotten famous, so they made a cut down version. But really today it would be PG-13. Yeah, 1977 PG. I put this on a DVD too, so I get to have that forever. Another copy of Sword in the Stone. Same copy as the 1986 box. I think this one just has a different print date though. Yeah, July 9th, 1986. Completely different print date. I don't know why I have another copy of that, but whatever. There's another movie that never got put out on DVD in America. It did get put. It was released on DVD in Australia though. Dexter's Laboratory Ego Trip. The TV movie that was supposed to end the series, and then it got another season. And it has like a bonus, I think, Courage episode on it too. It was also released on VCD, which I remember seeing years ago, and I never bought it, and now it's like impossible to find. And I regret not getting it. But there's the print date's October 15th, 2000. I love Ego Trip. It was kind of rushed. Like, it felt more like an extended episode than anything. But I really liked it. The Jungle Book. What can I say? This is another favorite of mine. This is like a top 20. I wish they didn't remade it. Well, they remade it a couple of times, and plus it's not even based on a Disney story. It's based on a book, of course, but it's an awesome film. Print date's February 25th, 91. Haven't seen. Well, no, that's a lie. I've seen the second one, but it's been forever. I saw this one in junior high as well. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. First time this movie ever got a video release was in '94. And surprisingly, the quality is really good for its age. Like, it's an 80-year-old movie, but it looks really good on VHS. I remember the older prints looked really terrible, but this print looks really nice. They did a great job even on VHS. I mean, look, there are prints that look better nowadays, but for the time, it was really good. Print date's July 22nd, 1994. Here we have All Dogs Go to Heaven. Charlie the dog. I love this movie. One of my favorite. This is my favorite Don Bluth movie, without a doubt. This is the 1990. What year is this? Doesn't say what year this video came out. Probably 96 though. No print date, but there's the label. All Dogs Go to Heaven is a great movie. Watch it. For some reason, I have another copy of 101 Dalmatians. I think this might be my childhood copy, actually. case is a little beat up, but this one has a print date of March 12th, 1992. There's some ink that says oh yeah, it's the same thing. What am I saying? Yeah, same thing. Don't need to really talk about that. Oliver and Company. Billy Joel voices a dog. That's all you need to know. I think I also have this on DVD. This video didn't even come out till much later due to the copyright of the music. I like the music though. It's probably one of the Disney movies I like the music the most, I would say. Here's the tape, and the print date is July 22nd, 1996. And there's some like business reply mail and some mail stuff if you want that someone left in. Dexter's Laboratory, Greatest Adventures. Video compilation that only came out on VHS that has episodes from the show, including an Ed and Eddie episode. There's changes, so episodes from the first to the last, like the creators hand-picked episodes. Here's the label, and no print date. Very hard to find tape now. Super hard to find. This is a really weird movie I got at a record store in LA. It's called 100 Shots. It's basically these guys just doing 100 shots in this backyard. It was filmed a couple of years ago, surprisingly. 100 Shots. It's a really weird movie. I could never find any info about it. If anyone out there knows, let me know. Because I would love to find more information about this movie. It's just weird, but it's kind of cool. We have Pocahontas. Very okay Disney movie. Not my favorite. It's there though. And I haven't seen the sequel. Has some paper insert. Look inside. There's nothing. But the print date on this one is January 14th, 1996. 5 years before my brother's birthday. Or my brother was born. And finally, anyway, that's the rest of my VHS. See you in part 3.